Hi, it's Bernard Nomberg with the Nomberg Law Firm, and one of the types of cases that we deal with here are car collision cases, and most notably the types of injuries that can occur but are the most difficult types to identify and to deal with are whiplash injuries. Whiplash injuries are typically when someone is hit from behind by another vehicle, and the injuries are soft tissue in nature. It's easy to see when a disc in a back is out of place, if it herniates and so forth. An MRI or a CAT scan can show that. X-rays can show broken bones. But whiplash injuries are the most difficult type to diagnose, to treat, and to prove. And typically whiplash is a strain or a sprain to the muscles or tendons in the back of the neck or the back. And the problem of why it's so difficult to prove it is you can't see it, unlike those other type of injuries. There's no test that typically can show, hey, here is where the injury is. But people have often confused cases or made cases more difficult when in fact they may not even have that type of injury. They may have faked it in somehow in order to get compensation. But the best way we have found to alleviate all of those problems and questions and doubts is for the injured person, the client, the injured party, to be consistent with the medical care. As soon as you feel those injuries, and with a whiplash, it may not be directly from the onset of the collision itself. It may take a couple of days, even a couple of weeks to present itself. It could be a latent type injury, a delay. Be consistent with your medical care. As soon as you go see a doctor, tell the doctor exactly what's bothering you and where it's bothering you. Give the point of origin, the source, as much detailed information as you can. And each time that you seek medical care, be very consistent with those claims, with the origin of the injury. Insurance adjusters are highly suspicious and really are not easily fooled. So if you have a legitimate whiplash injury, you really must go to a medical doctor, get the proper attention. Medically trained personnel can figure out what's going on and to help you with those injuries. Continue to document everything. Be consistent. That is, your credibility really is the key here. If you have this type of a claim, if you've been injured in an automobile accident and you have questions about the process and the legal ramifications of what you do and what not to do, give us a call. We handle these types of cases. We may be reached at 205-930-6900. NombergLaw.com is our website. We also have a YouTube channel, Facebook, and Twitter.